get another chair.
It's okay. Let me get you another chair, though. Because we need you to have a chair, too, Sal.
Where'd you go?
It's good today.
This one here holding all the swords.
We're also on Facebook Live, so if you need anybody to watch it, yeah. Sorry, Sal, we were being rude and didn't give you a chair. Would you like a chair behind, or are you good over there? Sure. Or you could, or you know what? You could stand behind Michael with that chair. Yep. Let's pull your chair over here, and then
we're here. Are we here?
That's
okay.
a noodle, they call it.
Are we on? Am I running around crazy?
We're on.
Hi, everybody. Thank you all for being here. We have a good crew today. Super excited. To start us off, we are going to quiz the people that have been here before.
Oh, dun, dun, dun.
It's a quiz. So we have 6 rules we like to follow while we're here. Okay. Oh, somebody's calling. We've got an alarm going off. Hang on, everybody. That's a good one. That would wake me up and make me run.
Yes, when you have it set like that.
You must be somebody important. Thank you.
Very cool.
So our first rule, for those of you, I know you have your cheat sheet, Deb. Okay, so our first 2, throwing it out there. It's kind of how you stand. I'll give you a few tips. Gail's gonna, she wants to say it.
She can't help it.
All right, Gail, what is it?
Posture.
Posture.
That's right. What was that?
I was like, the posture.
That's right. What was that?
I was like, the puttin.
She wasn't She wasn't sure.
Sure. Yes.
I wasn't expecting that.
Very good.
Base of support. So question, we're going to ask you a part 2 to that question.
To base of support. Arms and legs?
Arms and legs. There you go. I knew you knew this. Yes, arms and legs. So the wider apart your feet are, you're more stable, right? The wider your arms are, you're more stable. So think of a tightrope walker. If a tightrope walker's walking on a tightrope, do they walk like this? Walking on a tightrope, do they walk like this? No, because what happens? Boom. No, because what happens? Boom, right? And how they learned how to walk? None of us, right?
No.
Absolutely none of us.
Right?
So this is, in therapy, why we teach people how to walk again, because we don't remember how to walk, right? But what babies learn as they go through the whole stages and finally get on their feet, they learn if they do this, look at me, and now they walk like this, right? Because that is stability. This is challenging their balance by keeping your feet close together and your arms close together. We stop using our arms to walk, right? Because our feet close together doesn't help our hips swivel like they're supposed to. So challenging their balance by keeping your feet close together and your arms close together. We stop using our arms to walk, right? Because our feet close together doesn't help our hips swivel like they're supposed to. So and on, and that's a whole nother lesson in itself. So that is base of support. All right, so number 4, because we have 3 more we have to do, right? Number 4 has to do with your head. Look forward, not straight ahead, look forward. So 6 to 10 feet in front of you is where you want your gaze to be, right? Looking straight ahead, you might miss stuff. Looking forward, you can kind of get more with your eyes move, right? So that looking forward with your eyes move, right? So that looking forward is very important. Eyes move, right? So that looking forward is very important. Because if you look again, see where my head posture is? Dragging me to the floor, right? So we need that head up and just our eyes. Might be a cool dance move, right? I think I saw that in the movie Labyrinth when they were all like, but no, this is kind of out of control, right? So number 5 is be in control. When you're moving, we want to be in control. So if you're trying to do this and everything's going, maybe lower it down a little where you're more in control of what the movement's looking like. Okay? And lastly, Gail's favorite.
Make a plan.
Make a plan, which you are all here. You're all here. Make a plan, which you are all here. You're all here, so you've made a plan to how to get your balance and keep mobile.
Other ones after that are for 1 minute. Okay?
We have our lovely timer up here. Hopefully I won't be blocking it too much from you.
Other ones after that are for 1 minute. Okay?
We have our lovely timer up here. Hopefully I won't be blocking it too much from you guys, and it'll talk to you behind you, so don't jump, Lillian, when that goes off and says start exercise now.
Like Pinocchio.
Yeah, and that a little wider feet.
Yep.
Feet apart just a little bit more.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yep.
good.
Keep that
Nice,
base
Jem.
of
Just like
support,
you're running.
right? So especially, you might be feeling a little unsteady. Open up that base. Might be feeling a little unsteady. Open up that base. Yeah. Yeah, it's tricky. So make sure you're breathing.
Breathing. Everybody breathing? You breathing, Michael? Oh! Number one.
Yeah.
Anybody having trouble standing still? Because walking in place is not. Anybody having trouble standing still? Because walking in place is not easy.
No.
Yep.
There you go.
That's good. Just make sure your arms are swinging.
All right, everybody, you're going to take a seat. Okay?
Who knew I
We're
was
going to
stealing
practice
your
some
chair?
what we call chair push-ups.
Who knew I was stealing their chair? Your chair. Yeah.
Am I
scoot
in
that
there?
front.
All right.
If you need a break at any time.
I can't tell if I'm in there
Yep,
somewhere.
you're good.
Okay. Anyways,
Corey's in it. Yep, you're in it.
we did that. That was 2 minutes. Yep. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is called chair push-ups. We're not actually going to shift the weight forward a little bit. Going to shift the weight forward a little bit. Press into the arms, and then you're going to come right back down with control. Okay?
Yep.
We're going to do this for a full minute. All right?
Nice.
Yep.
Yep. And
Try
just
to
sit
keep
back
your knees
down.
apart
Yep.
a little bit, dear.
Yep. So Jim, just push up.
Okay? Yep. You know, open
Push.
up.
Not all the way up though.
Judy.
Yep. Here, I'll show you.
Try to, when you do this one, you want to have your knees a little
Yep.
bit more separated. Okay, yes. You're going to have much
Up.
more
And then down.
engagement there. Does that feel okay?
And down.
Look at these girls.
Okay.
They're already ready to go. Over here. Let's
Sorry.
go.
Okay,
Ready
we're going.
and go.
You-
Okay?
Yep. Just push and down. That's it. Yep.
Very good. Yep. And you don't
Nice
even
job,
need
Michael.
to see how,
Now,
I'm not
see
even
how
really
you're on your
lifting my
heels?
bottom off the seat.
Just toes into the ground when you do this.
Yeah, so your weight
your
is going
toes
from
in.
your
Yep.
heels. Yep.
That's good. Yep. So you're kind of on your heels, but we
yeah.
want you to be more on the toes.
Yep. Shift weight.
So you might have to pull your heels underneath you a little bit more. Yeah, that's better. There you go.
Very good.
That's power. Look at you
got it.
pop right
Almost
up.
there. Ooh.
Okay. Woo! Woohoo!
I just
You
want to
good?
go over that because that's a really key point what Kathy just mentioned about
Okay.
before we go.
Yep. Tune the music.
It's
Wait
very
till-
hard to get up, right? We have to tuck our feet back. When we are transitioning from sit to stand, our weight starts on our heels, right? And then shifts towards our toes. So let's try that one time. Put our hands here. Yep, like we're going to stand, but we're not going to stand. Just feel the weight go from our heels to our toes. Okay? Right? So when I go to stand up,
Yeah,
if my
keep
weight
your
is
feet
all on
where
my
they
heels,
are.
I
So
can't.
pull your heels. That's it. Now
That
try it.
transition for the
Good job, Jim.
heels to the
Yep.
toes pushes
good.
my weight forward
Beautiful.
so I can stand. Okay?
Yeah.
All
Very
right?
good.
All right.
Okay. Thank you,
All
Corey.
right.
So very, very key, especially when we get to the sit to the stand, because if you find that you're having trouble standing up and your heels are too far forward, you're actually standing but pushing yourself backwards. Right? So
Right.
we'll go over that again
Yeah,
when we get to
yeah,
that.
yeah,
but,
good point.
But keep this in mind for all of the exercises when you're getting up, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so what's next, Gail? To your right,
To your right.
and
for
then
us,
back to me.
Right?
And we'll do that 5 times, Cora?
Yep.
Okay.
4 and 5.
Okay.
Yep. Now we're going to go the other direction. Keep your chin level to the floor, too, okay? We don't want to be up. Chin level to the floor, too, okay? We don't want to be up.
Yep. Yep.
2, 3,
Ear to shoulder, Jim. Watch me.
2, 3, 4.
There you go.
And one more.
Nice job, Michael. Nice
5.
job.
Perfect timing.
Now,
Good
if your
job, everybody.
body's moving with your with your head, that just is showing you the muscle. Your head, that just is showing you the muscles are tight, and then you can't go any farther. So just work it where you can, and as you start to work it, it's going to loosen up and go a little farther. But don't force it at first.
But we like to be able to offer both ways of doing them.
And if you ask Gail, this isn't necessarily easier, it's just different, right? So if you have trouble standing, yes, by all means do it sitting, but also sometimes
We're walking and getting up from the chair. So what we're going to do is if you're standing in front of a counter or a chair, you're going to shift your weight onto the front part of your toe.
they bend, but it just means they're not locked, okay? Because now if you lock them, you're using your structure more than your muscle.
Very
Okay,
good.
and we want to strengthen the muscle.
We don't want you to lock them. We just leave them a little soft. Okay?
We don't want you doing this either, though, right? Because that's not quite the exercise.
Yep.
It's still a lift. Yeah.
Yep. Really press into that big toe as you rise up. Press in.
Good job.
Okay?
Right.
Very important to get the mobility in our. But make
Yeah,
sure
just a
you're
little. So
doing the
just-
exercise correctly. Okay? You can take your hands
All
off if
right.
you feel like you got good balance. Okay?
Nice job.
But
Now,
if you find that you're doing it wrong when you take your hands off, it's better to have the support.
there you go. And you'll notice it's hard to count these exercises because Corey and I do a lot of talking, right?
Feet apart a little bit. And what you're going to do is you're going to pretend.
I want everybody to open your feet up a little wider. Yep, because now you're going to notice you can get a little bit bigger bend and a little bit more into the sink. So Lillian, tuck your hips back.
Yeah, like you're going to sit. Stick them back.
That's it.
Yeah.
Hey, stop poking her over there. Jeez.
This is a funny crew today.
A little squat. She's kind of doing the opposite of what we're doing. She's rising a little and going down, okay? Even if you can't get your bum off,
Just shifting the weight.
yep, it's still that kind of doing the opposite of what we're doing. She's rising a little and going down, okay? Even if you can't get your bum off,
Just shifting the weight.
yep, it's still that motion, okay? When you're sitting, you're just doing a little, so go a little lower, so you don't go up as high. Yep, and down. So even that much, even if it's that would be a good exercise.
Add that sound
okay?
effect into it.
Keep your feet on the floor.
That's right.
Feet roll up.
Right, and pull them underneath you enough. Okay, what do we got next?
Oh,
Gail's
Gail's
favorite.
favorite.
All right, everybody grab your sword.
So, at home.
Exactly, so thumb, would you say thumb?
Yep. Yep, we're down low. We're going to
So
go down
Jim,
low
go
now.
low.
You,
Yep.
Yep.
So,
So
open
right
up
on
your
that
arm.
side. Yep.
And then
Yep.
we're going to say over there.
It's over there.
And then we're going to go low. And then we're going to say it's over there. Okay? Where's it? It's over there. And again, watch your thumb. Yep.
Starting? Okay.
Put it in your other
Yeah, we're
pocket.
going to tuck it in. And then
So,
point.
ta-da!
Ta-da.
Put it in your pocket. And then say, ta-da. Now, if you have shoulder issues that doesn't feel so good, just go where you can.
I see
Over
spring
there.
outside.
Yeah, you see spring outside? I see spring outside over there. What else could we say over there? Get that mosquito over there. What'd you say, Jude? Oh, that's really good. Okay.
Oh, the crocuses are
Sword
coming
fight,
up right now.
everybody.
I know I
Sword
get
fight,
excited when I
sword
see them.
fight. Okay, yeah. Easy
job,
on me, Mike.
everyone.
Easy on me. Sword fight back there. Okay. Better than the cheers is doing a sword fight, right? Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. What?
Hamstring curls is up next.
Hamstring
All
curls. Okay,
right.
let's ditch the swords. I'll take the swords. Thank
All right,
you.
so we're going to work
Thank
the
you.
muscle back here,
Yeah,
right?
open your
Bends
feet
our
apart.
30 seconds. We're going to try to kick our bum, our bottom, or our buttocks. Try. Although I met somebody that could. Surprised me.
Whatever you need to
Yes.
say, keister, whatever. There's a lot of words for it, right?
yes. Okay.
Yep.
Or fanny. That was another one.
So,
All right.
Heine, yep. So, if you're having trouble with this balancing, open your feet a little wider and do that shift, okay?
Yes.
Remember, base is support, so you may have your arms working for you.
Yep.
Because if they're just hanging low, they're dragging you to the... Thanks.
Nice. Make sure you're breathing.
That's
I see
perfect,
somebody holding
everybody.
it.
Nice, Michael. Yep, open your feet apart. Just a little more, Michael. Yep, now try it. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Very good,
All right.
everybody.
Looking good, everybody.
That
Looking
looks,
good.
yeah, that looks really.
Focus more on lifting your body and breathing, okay? Instead of the trunk twist, okay? So what the rest of us will do who don't have those precautions, and we want to follow those because those are very important, right? But if we don't have those, we're going to
Hold it. Wait, I always say hold the baby.
Yep, Corey's
Imagine if
gonna
you're
take it
holding
off.
a baby.
Yeah.
All right. And what we're gonna do is for 30 seconds we're gonna rotate from. Oh, are we going left?
Perfect.
All right.
Yep.
Now we're gonna rotate
Go
the
to the
other
other
side.
And
and
again,
back.
check your knees. Sorry, Corey, I'm talking over you. Sorry.
Check your knees. Make sure they're not.
Shake your shoulders out if they're tight.
Shake, shake, shake.
Yep. Take a seat if you need a rest for a second, because that's all we're going to give you. No, I'm just kidding.
You got 1 second.
Walk back, Jim. Walk back. That's it.
You got 1 second.
Walk back, Jim. Walk back. That's it. Good. Good job. Good job. Good job.
All right.
Up next is side kick.
Side kicks.
Side kicks. One of my favorite ones. So side kicks is working our hip muscles here that helps hold up our hips, right? Kind of important. So what we're going to do is the same thing, good basis support. You're going to shift your weight to one side. As you lift the other leg, it's going to allow you to unweight the other leg, and you're going to bring the leg out and in. You to unweight the other leg, and you're going to bring the leg out and in. Okay? Okay? Try to keep your toes pointed straight ahead, okay? Don't let your leg roll out like this.
Oh, did we? No, we're still going.
Yep.
Did you start that, or did it just start?
I think it just went.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, we're on tack.
Good.
Automatically.
Try to
So
keep
kick
your
it
head
out to the
up.
side, Jim. Oh, did we? No, we're still going.
Yep.
Did you start that, or did it just start?
I think it just went.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, we're on tack.
Good.
Automatically.
Try to
So
keep
kick
your
it
head
out to the
up.
side, Jim. Yep. Hold on with
I
one
know,
hand
right?
for me. Yep. There you go.
Yep.
So
Shift
kicking
your
out to the
weight.
side.
Shift, then lift.
Try to kick a net, but don't actually. Side.
Shift, then lift.
Try to kick a net, but don't actually kick a net. Kick a net.
Very
That's
good.
it.
You got it, girl.
Somebody is, let me know. But
Oh,
as far as I know,
I
we're
want
not.
lessons.
Yep.
Good. Very good,
That's
everybody. Yep.
Lillian, come a little lower so that foot doesn't turn out. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Good.
Good
Okay.
job.
Very good.
Yep. Feel free at any time you need to get rest, do so. Listen to your body. It always gives you cues. Okay?
Okay,
None
this
of these
is the one.
exercises. We're going to bend that front knee while keeping that back one back.
Jim.
Okay? In the back, touching the floor. Okay? Yes. Yep. Yes. Yep.
Yep. And good
Yep.
job.
Important.
30 seconds
Nice.
to go.
So now
All
we're going
right,
to
now
shift.
that we got it, it's time to switch the other
I
side.
know, right? So that's important.
30 seconds
Nice.
to go.
So now
All
we're going
right,
to
now
shift.
that we got it, it's time to switch the other
I
side.
know, right? So that again, that front foot is pointing straight ahead, knee is bent,
Good
right?
job, Linda, back there.
Heel in the
Nice,
back
ladies.
is pressing into the
Nice.
floor as we shift our weight forward.
Jim, step back with this leg.
Sometimes
Bring it
people will feel this in their hips
that
as
way.
well. That's okay. Hips too.
See this leg
Okay.
straighten this one.
Hey, that looks better.
That leg.
Hips too.
See this leg
Okay.
straighten this one.
Hey, that looks better.
That leg. Yes.
I'm going to feel it more up here.
Yeah. Gail's doing it a little bit differently. She's getting, see, yep, and oh
Very
my
good.
gosh, I was saying it does other things in the calf. It stretches your hip out a little bit, your hip
Yep, so
muscles,
she's
right?
working on the hips.
So Gail's getting the hip muscles, which are very important, especially if we've been sitting for a long time, right, Clay?
Yes.
That we need those to get extended and not shortened, right? That's a whole nother class on that too. Okay.
I know, we could just do a class on hips.
Class on hips. Okay. Coming up, class on hips. We'll let you know.
Yeah.
To be advised.
We're right now for here, we're doing about 30 seconds, but if you can do stretches holding up to a minute, ideally is the best.
So what we've learned is 30 seconds will give you a stretch, but the muscle kind of goes back in place. A minute kind of keeps that muscle stretched out. So it's really good to do. If everybody wants to sit down for this one, yep.
Yes, that's a good idea.
I'm going to do it standing.
Okay.
Gail's sitting, and Corey's hanging onto a chair standing. So there's different versions of how to do this, okay? For here, we're going to, because we can't be near everybody if anybody started losing their breath, but we're going to, I want you to do it sitting because we want you to get
The ground and whatever forces are here kind of travel up. So if we don't have mobility in our ankles, our bodies can't adjust to the change, okay? So,
okay. It's like if you go walking on grass, right?
Right.
If you walk on grass and it's really hard to walk on grass, it might be because your ankles aren't so flexible that they're able to do
Adjust
those
to
little
the surfaces.
adjustments, right? All right, Kara. So ankle circles. Take it away, Corey.
all right, so when we do the ankle circles, if you're standing, we're going to shift our weight to one leg. And what you're going to do, it's only the foot that is moving, okay?
So you can
So
sit,
you're going to
just-
make
you can sit, yep.
circles. We're going to do circles to one direction, 10 circles this way, and then 10 circles the other. Very good job. Try to keep your leg as 10.
I got
One,
Gail and I'll have a session
2,
on the iPad
3,
later.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Yeah,
9,
big as you can in
and
it.
10. Now 10 the other direction. 1, 2,
Nope, same foot, other
3,
direction. Yep.
4,
Same foot, other foot.
5,
Go the other
6,
way. Yeah.
7, 8,
Yeah, move that ankle around, Jim.
9, and 10. Good. Did anyone's
Nice.
ankles crack when they did that? Mine
So,
always do. Yeah.
if you're having trouble holding your legs still, right, while you're sitting, sit back farther.
1. I'm just gonna.
Yep.
Are we going?
Yep.
Okay.
We're going. Other
2,
side.
3. Body, okay? Core body, okay?
Easier, right? And look at how high you got it over there. Yep, try it, Lillian. Go ahead.
Yep. And remember that base of support, those arms out to the side,
All right,
right?
here
Or
we go.
hold on to a surface, okay?
Yep. Good job. So shift and just lift and hold it, Jim. Just hold it up.
And breathe.
And again, who's trying out for the Rockettes? Nope. And notice if we giggle, we lose our balance. Yep. And again, don't look at your feet. Look ahead, like 6 to 10 feet in front of you. Get that spot point that Corey says, right? Nice. Nice. And
Yes.
we got an extension over there. That's good. How'd you do?
You know, when we have moments
Guys
of when
good?
we're on one
Jim's
this
the
way.
other way. Yep.
Okay.
So Deb, stay where you were.
What side?
No, you're going to go that way first. We've got this strategically planned, okay?
So I'm going to open up your base of support, everybody.
Okay, so nice and wide because we're
Nice soft
dancing right
knees.
now.
Okay, we're going to bend the knees a little bit here.
Yep, so you guys, wide arms, wide legs.
Arms out.
And
Yep.
we're going to take 3
And
steps
We're
to
gonna take,
our right.
We're
Ready?
going this way.
1,
2,
12.
and 3,
3.
like so.
Good,
Keep the
and
knees
now
a
we're
little
going to
bit
go
bent,
to the
okay?
left. 3 steps.
1
1,
and 3,
3.
like so.
Good,
Keep the
and
knees
now
a
we're
little
going to
bit
go
bent,
to the
okay?
left. 3 steps.
1,
1, big
2,
like it. Here we go. 1,
3, and 1,
2,
2,
3.
3,
Nice.
and 1,
I'll stop counting.
2, 3,
There we go. We're getting in sync.
walking,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3. Sal, that looks
1,
better back there. You feeling better?
2, and 3.
2.
Good.
Stop.
3. Okay, very nice.
And
Thank you very much
3.
for the dance.
Yes, very good, everybody.
I'll do a curtsy after twist, right? So this would be considered a bend, but I don't know.
I think they're forward
right.
bend.
So this is a question I had.
These side bending in your activities, you know what I mean? Like
Getting
if
out of
you're
bed.
Getting out of bed or, you know, taking care of hygiene.
your pants and
pulling up your
hygiene, yeah.
pants and stuff like that. So
There you go. So we have this question. So if anybody wants to put it in the chat or you guys want to figure it out, but whoever, like if you don't have to worry about this,
you want me to go that way?
we'll go to the right first.
Okay. Okay, so switch my arms, excuse me. We were trying to be in sync here.
Yep.
So what
So
you're
this-
gonna do, you're gonna lean to one side. Try to keep your trunk full, like
Switch
straight,
hands, Jim.
not
We're going
this.
that way.
Okay.
Lean, just lean. See how
Yeah.
I'm leaning?
Yep. And if you have shoulder issues, you can always do.
30 seconds.
Very good, everybody.
That's good.
Yep. Let
Good
your
job,
body
Nat. Look,
shift
keep your
too.
head
If
up,
you
though.
feel your weight, you're
So,
going to
Jim, here's
notice
what I
that your
want you to
weight is
do.
going on to the other
This
leg.
way. Feel how
Right?
it's
So you're going from
yeet.
one side to the other.
That's it.
Right?
Like you're reaching up over there. Yep.
Yes, very good. Yeah, if your shoulder's bothering you, definitely
Okay,
do
switch
that, 'cause I
hands,
know that you have
finally.
shoulder- Just want to hold that posture and allow yourself to get that stretch. Just want to hold that posture and allow yourself to get that stretch.
We hit the what?
We're on the other side of the
The
card
back of
already.
the cards. Flip the cards over if you got cards. If not, would you remind me to post that on our website
What's that?
or on our
Oh,
Facebook page?
yeah.
The card.
Oh yes, we said we would
The
do that.
card. Okay.
Arm circles.
Arm circles.
All right, if you can, stand back up, or if those of
Or
you who have
stay
never
standing.
sat up, or if those of
Or
you who have
stay
never
standing.
sat down. All right, remember, base
can
of
do this.
support. I forgot what we were doing.
Arm circle.
Arm
Oh,
circles.
yeah.
All right, we're doing
Arm circle.
arm circles.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I was all into the dance. I know. That
So
was.
dance while you do
All
your
right,
arm
so we're making
circles, right?
circles, right? We're gonna bring those arms up, right? With our hands are facing forward. Okay.
Let's spread you guys out a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you want to
wanna
go back
take-
with Sal?
Just go.
Okay.
Right.
How you're good with that one,
Right,
right?
because that's our base of support,
Oops,
right?
right in the face.
You're gonna tuck your feet back a little bit.
Is it that time already? Good lord.
All right, we're almost there. Tuck
Knees-
those
knees
feet
okay?
back, okay?
How are your knees?
Watch those
Good?
knees.
Okay.
Can we just pause
Oh,
that?
pause for a second. Don't
We
start.
want to really watch the knees, okay?
I
We want to
left my
keep the
shift.
knees in alignment, pointing to where our toes are. We don't want our knees like this. This is what happens to a lot of us. A lot of us get up and they get up like this.
We talked about at the beginning of class. Can you remind them of that too?
About the
Heels back.
The heels back. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So we were saying you
Good
want to
shift,
tuck
Jude.
your feet back, right?
Even
Because
more,
our
Lillian.
weight right now is on our heels, right? So when we go to stand, our weight shifts from our heels to the toes. Let's just feel that motion. Shift. Can you feel? It's
Nice.
going
So
to
don't move them. Keep them
shift,
back underneath the chair.
Right. Now back to the heels.
Far back, as
Right.
far as
Now
you can.
shift to the toes. And
That's
press
okay,
into
'cause
the
you
toes
wanna be on
and
the
pull ourselves
balls of
up.
your feet to the
that was
middle
really
more,
good.
okay?
All right.
Try it again.
And again, coming back with control.
try one.
Okay, not plopping.
Perfect. Push your toes in.
All
See how
right,
your
ready?
toes pop up?
How's
You don't
everybody
want 'em
feel on
popping
that?
up.
Okay.
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 Push
Ready?
into the
Does that feel
floor.
good? All right. Good.
Okay, here we go.
That was good. All right. Ready?
gotta-
So
oh,
shift.
keep going.
Weight
Hi,
into
you're
the
doing it.
toes. Tuck our tail in. Reach back. Good.
Okay.
This is one you could really feel the weight shift.
Very strong leg.
Yep.
Deb, bring your feet in just a touch. Right there. Yep, try it now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or you know what, Judy? You can also, some people, we have them put their arms out.
Couple minutes. Why don't we do the? Let's just do. We're gonna scratch that. Let's do mermaids and cool them. Is that okay?
All right, so we're going to do
Okay.
mermaids.
We're gonna do mermaids. We're jumping ahead because we talked a lot. Sorry.
All right, so we're going to scoot forward in our chair again. This way we get to really work our core. We always been telling you keep your feet apart. We're doing the opposite. You're going to put them together, okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to put your feet together and you're going to swish
Kick them up.
little side crunches.
That's it. Now go to the side.
Yep, and that's okay. It is. It's kind of a funny
Yep,
one, isn't
that's
it?
good. That's good. He's got it. Yeah, your windshield
I know.
wiper in your feet.
She's like, I don't know.
Woohoo!
Yes.
Jump into bed.
Got it, you got
what
it.
did you do in exercise class
Woo.
today? I was
Woo.
a mermaid.
That one's a tough one. You really feel that one.
Okay.
What's next?
All right. Since
That one's a tough one. You really feel that one.
okay.
What's next?
All right. Since we're running
Cool
out
down.
of time, we're going to cool down right now. Yep. So we're gonna have you stand if you're able. I feel like I was just in church right there. Stand if you're able. We're gonna
All
feel
right.
like we're in church a little because this is called the prayer stretch.
All right, we're doing the prayer stretch, everybody.
Oh, I love this song. Perfect. So like everything else,
I don't want to stand in front of you.
Corey's going to tell you how to do it, but think of our 6.
Looking forward. Remember that base of support. Open up those legs, and what you're going to do is bring your arms up, right? Keeping them touching, and then you're going to come down, and then you're going to point forward. Okay, we're doing this for the full 2 minutes. And use some intention here when you do this. Really feel your body.
Breathe.
Breathe nice and slow and controlled.
Nice. Yep. Nice breathing.
Up high, okay? Do a little less.
Good point, Corey. So go into like a stretch.
Rest. Right restore.
Whoops.
Did you
Keep
put
going.
Activity completed.
Oh, no, it's not.
Okay.
So much for relaxing.
Just keep going. I know. We have a
We're
nice
going for another.
focus on the
Did I
song.
say warm up?
Just keep going. I know. We have a
We're
nice
going for another.
focus on the
Did I
song.
say warm up? How did I get the warm up? My
Ah,
face
keeping
getting
those
red.
palms
I need
touching.
to
We were
drink
talking
water.
about that, right? This is a really good exercise for your wrist as well.
Yep. Make sure you hydrate. Hydrate. My face
keeping
getting
those
red.
palms
I need
touching.
to
We were
drink
talking
water.
about that, right? This is a really good exercise for your wrist as well.
Yep. Make sure you hydrate. Hydrate. We just exercised. My body tells me by making my face red when I need water. So make sure we're drinking.
Almost there,
50
everybody.
54 ounces of water. I think that's good. We are good.
We're good? We finished?
I don't know what the time actually is,
Oh.
but that was good.
That's fine. Good.
Everybody.
Yeah, you guys are great.
Since
Lively crew
we were
today.
on warm up, we don't need to do that again.
yeah.
All right.
Crew
We were
today.
on warm up, we don't need to do that again.
yeah.
All right. So thanks everybody out there for